What is it you'd say that somebody has ever done to you in a relationship that will stay with you forever? Are you thinking? What would it be? Not something heinous. No, don't go there. Don't go. I'm sure those would make for a long chapter after chapter of horrendous things people have done. It's a shame, isn't it? I'm thinking and talking about things that are pleasant. Pleasant things that people you've dated have done. Would you think of any? Or you're like, he was such a cow. Oh my God, at pleasant. And earlier today, I was checking out Instagram in the morning, and somebody I follow shared a lady who'd flown from a different state to New York to apparently go and surprise her boyfriend, only for her to get surprised. So a lady opened the boyfriend's house door and gave her a proper beating, and now she was she was recording herself. I think somewhere on the balcony, saying she's stranded, and I thought that was funny. It's sad, but funny. So I'm not talking about nasty things somebody has done to you. No, 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 no. I mean, in all bad, surely there's some good. So, has somebody done something nice to you? What would that be? I'll tell you mine. I was in this relationship, and this woman, so we had dinner, and we had a lovely night, hanging out, trading stories. And then we went back, retired. In the morning, she woke up. I think I was fiddling, I was thumbing my phone or something. And then she said, "Oh, here's your water. I know you take water the first thing in the morning when you get up." I couldn't believe it. I was just like, "What? You brought me water?" She's like, "Yeah, but you take water. Like, I know you take water." So she brought me water there to drink. I didn't ask her. I wasn't looking like I was thirsty. And that really stayed with me. I was just like, oh my goodness, people can care about people this deep. They say men are very simple. I believe we are, because that water business, oh my goodness, if I've shared before in a different space, forgive me for being redundant, but it really was something to me. It really was. It really was. I'm sure there are many excellent things that have happened to me, but that really was thoughtful. It was at the height of my, oh my goodness, really. So I wanted to have a quick chat about things that make relationships work. If it's your first time here, good evening. My name is Eric. This is Eric's Stories. If you're absolutely new, you've never been here before, what Eric's Stories is just two individuals, that being me and you, and we try and make sense of adult conversations. Issues around sex, relationships, marriage. If it's adult, we talk about it, even taboo subjects. And the idea is just to hopefully get to know better so that we do better. And I value your mind about all of this stuff. I don't like to speak at you, I speak with you. And ways you can get back at me is via the DM section or even the comment section. Shoot me your thought. Your perspective is rich and it helps me grow as well. All right? So that's really, in a nutshell, is what Eric is about. What makes relationships work? Apparently, according to psychologists, there are key things somebody ought to do to promise a successful relationship. So they analyzed a whole bunch of people who'd been married longer or who'd partnered longer, and they found these things I want to share with you as the things they do with the regularity of often. Shall we? And I wasn't surprised at all. I was a little bit. I was surprised a little bit, but good surprise, that my having been given water then in the yesteryears made it as one of the things that would make you happier in a relationship. Under what? Appreciation. First thing psychologists recommend that you do if you want to be happy in a relationship, the both of you show appreciation. Now, in other words, or another synonym, is valuing, esteeming, showing regard, or esteeming highly. Think about it. You've woken up, you're probably checking what's happening in the news, and somebody brings you water. Appreciation. Appreciation. Or you're dolled up in your lovely little black dress, which you're sure is to die for, and he turns around and is mesmerized and laddens you with praise. Appreciation. Or you left work early and you were toiling in the kitchen the whole afternoon, baking and doing all manner of antics in the kitchen, and he comes back home to a house filled with very nice aroma, and then he just can't stop pecking you on the cheek like and saying, thank you baby. Appreciation. So they say if you value people that you're in a relationship with, if you esteem them, if you show them appreciation, that is one of the things that can help you and your significant other enjoy a more qualitative relationship. Second thing is admiration. Admiration is really huge. When you see the otherness of the other person, I think Esther Perel put it that way, and I thought it was best. When you see the otherness of the other person, familiarity causes contempt. Sometimes we date people for a while and we stop seeing the wonder that they are. All of us are a wonder. Think about it. There's a way they speak that you're just drawn to, or there's a way they touch things and things just suddenly change. Why not for them, your home would not be homely, your meals not as sumptuous, your whatever it is, not as wonderful as it is. So admiration, just pausing for a little and say, you know what, babe, I came and when you're receiving that award, I really loved your speech, that you sat down and worked late and put that down in on paper. Just shows how brilliant of a mind you are. I mean, I married well, or I'm dating well. Those things go a long way, all right? Those things really go a long way. You know, if they write well, admiration. I love your writing. I love the way you are specific about punctuation. It's amazing that you punctuate so excellently, honey. Mwah! Admiration. Whatever they do that you are taken by, voice it. Don't just look there and say, hey, they can write. And then you tell your friends, how will she or he know? Tell him. Tell him. Tell him you're dedicated to the gym. I like it. I like that, you know, you've worked really hard and your gut has completely gone. And I mean, I love your dedication. I love your discipline, honey. Admiration. So the more we admire one another, the more we want to hang around people who admire us, and the more the relationship is richer, at least according to psychologists. Gratitude is the third thing. The quality of being thankful or readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. Thank you for making the house so tidy. Honey, thank you for the cup of coffee. And I think gratitude also has a tone, so that if you would want or like a cup of coffee, you don't say, hey, while you're in the kitchen, you do like that and come with coffee. You say, honey, would you be kind? Please come with an extra cup of coffee for me. Thank you. Gratitude. How you say things. Not like, I thought I'd asked for coffee. What's happening in this house? Somebody has to repeat themselves. I have to say, coffee, 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 coffee. Are people deaf here? Huh? That's not showing gratitude. Nobody is your help there. And even if they were, you know, a little kindness goes a long way. So show gratitude. Show gratitude. Thank you, honey. You know, I eat better since I got married to you, since we started living together. Back in the day, I used to eat in a kibanda and then come back home full and sleep. And I don't even know the oil they were using. But since we got married, I love it that I eat a very balanced diet. All right? Or you, vice versa, could say, I like that I'm married to you or that we are dating. I am never scared that if a tire would burst, I'd be frustrated. While I've never changed a tire, I know in moment's notice, Joachim, you'll show up and fix the tire. And I really, really am grateful that you're ever so present. Gratitude goes a long way. The quality of being thankful, all right? The readiness with which you want to show appreciation. You don't have to be prodded. Somebody doesn't have to cook, place it before you, stare at you for 15 minutes, you eat, you wash your hands, and then they're like, not even a thanks. You're like, but I've enjoyed it. I've cleared my plate. That is a clear indication. No. Show gratitude. It goes a long way. Finally, spontaneity or unpredictability has been voted as one of the things that can enhance and make a relationship work. Don't be predictable. Every day you switch off the lights, you cover your head with a blanket, and then you do the two. That's boring. They will know and expect it. You switch off the lights. They're like, I have a headache. Don't come on top. Don't. Maybe one at a time when she's cleaning clothes. You just want to try and do it there, you know? Or maybe when you're watching TV and the kids are away, you just want to try and do it there on the couch, or on the carpet, or on the table. Unpredictability is nice. Don't be predictable. Yeah? So those, they say, can enhance and make a relationship work. What do you think? If you're married, as I've said, I value all of your mind. I may have left something out. Or if you've dated longer or you're dating, what have you been doing that has sustained you? And I hope it's not something as sad as, it's just the children, that's why I'm here. Ugh, it's the children, Eric. If it was not for the children, if it was not for the children. Good evening.